Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, you can't say Jazakallah. Why can't you say Jazakallah? Rebound Yusuf. May Allah reward you. So you think Allah reward you. Doesn't make sense, does it? So you say tasbih, read some Quran, give out some sadaqah. Sadaqah is very powerful. How often do we give out sadaqah? Keep a sadaqah tin somewhere near the entrance of your house. Every time you pass it, some spare coins that you have, just pop them inside. Averts difficulties, calamities, hardships, a lot of things that we can remove just like that. The next thing, number 5. Say everyone is sleeping, except 1 or 2. 5, وَعَرَفْتُمُ الْجَنَّةِ فَلَمْ تَطْلُبُوهَا. You know Jannat is there. You know that is going to be rivers flowing of this, that and the other. You know there's going to be beautiful mansions. And you know everything else that is going to be in there. Sometimes you find people that know, ask them about Jannah, they'll tell you everything. They can give you a half an hour, 1 hour bayan on Jannah. Anything else, sorry, I don't know. But ask them speak about Jannah, they're very, very well versed in that. No eye has ever seen, no ears have ever heard, no hearts have ever perceived the beauty of Jannah. What we imagine as beautiful and what Allah Ta'ala has planned for us is amazingly different. So we want Jannah. You ask anyone, you want to go Jannah or Jahannam? You say, you're stupid. How can you ask me such a foolish question? Of course I want to go Jannah. فَلَمْ تَطْلُبُوهَا. Then why are you not seeking it? Why are you not making effort to get that Jannah that you so much desire? Remember all of these points. I'm not addressing to you. I'm reminding myself more than I'm reminding you. I'm not sitting here targeting anyone. Plus it's hot today, Temperatures could rise very sharp. وَعَرَفْتُمُ النَّارِ فَلَمْ تَحَرَّبُوا مِنْهَا. You know Jahannam is there. You know that pit is so deep that rock fell and fell and fell, and the Sahaba heard some noise and they asked Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, what was that noise? It says 70 years ago a rock was thrown and now it has landed at the bottom of Jahannam. We know Jahannam was burnt till it was this color to that color to that color, and now it's got absolutely pitch black. So hot, 69 times hotter than the fire of this world. Yet you don't seek protection and cover from it. You don't want to make sure that, that's one place I definitely don't want to go. You don't flee from it, you don't run away from Jahannam. And how do you run away from Jahannam? Is run away from sins. The next one, number 6. وَعَرَفْتُمُ الشَّيْطَانِ فَلَمْ تُحَارِبُوهُ فَلَمْ تُحَارِبُوهُ. You know who Shaitan is. You recognize Shaitan. You know these verses, إِنَّ الشَّيْطَانَ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. You know that he is your clear enemy, as we've read so many times in the Quran, heard so many times in talks, read so many times in books. We know that Shaitan hates us. We know about his story. We know that he was one of those fortunate jinn who got to hang out with the angels. But we want to be the opposite. He sought to hang out with the angels and Allah let him. Today we want to hang out with those who are cool. Become too cool, you end up as a fool. Not the Urdu fool. What's the Urdu fool? Flower. You won't end up as a flower. You might end up as other kind of flower. I don't know. You know Shaitan is there. You know he's after your blood. You know he's trying to take you off the right path. If you don't believe me, stand up and read 2 rakat salah after Ramadan is over. The fight with our nafs is a bigger story on its own. Because the whole year, 11 months, we can say, Shaitan made me do this, made me do that, made me do that, took me here, took me there. But when Ramadan comes and your heart still takes you there, then you think to yourself, hey, was it really Shaitan that was taking me out to party? Was it really Shaitan that made me take drugs, alcohol, cause trouble and taklif to my neighbors, to other people, be rude, be disrespectful, speak lies, cheat, deceive, pull scams, whatever it may be. So you know Shaitan is there. but you don't seek to fight with him. You don't fight with him. Rather, you befriend him, you make him one of your acquaintances. Hey, come, shaitan, this looks like a good idea, man. This shisha place is a good thing, let's just chill. I'm just sitting, having social time with my friends. Some take their families. Go sit down there with your family in that environment. Is it a beneficial environment? Then go. If something is beneficial for you and for your iman, then definitely go for it. Yeah, as much as you can. But if it's harmful, then you have to make sure we move away. So we need to always, whatever we're doing, you're planning a picnic out. How have you planned it? What are you doing? Even if you're going to the beach, there are some areas on the beach which are areas we should try to avoid for obvious reasons. It's a beach, it's hot, what do you expect? But then if you are careful enough, you can find other beaches which are far more secluded. It took me back to South Africa, Empangeni. That was the last city that I worked in. Sunday afternoon, at this time, would be on the beach front. Appa would have cooked the food. 12:30 Zohar namaz, the car is packed. As soon as Zohar finished, go home, pack the car, straight to the beach. Half an hour, 20 minutes. And subhanallah, what we loved about that was, we go there, Allah Ta'ala had made this beach area almost as if it was suitable for us. Yani you had enough area to park about 2 cars, facing one another, that amount of distance. And this was all natural, not man-made. There was almost like enough space for 1 car to go in at a time and come out. And in between every one of these was like a row of trees growing naturally. So you had your own parda, you had your own secluded beach, and the only thing you would ever see passing in front of you would be huge container ships. The waves wasn't a lot because of the kind of area that it was. It was right by the port. And you could sit there, you could have a barbecue. I'm not going to go into the details of the steak and the chops and the chicken and all of that goes on the barbecue. Or the ice cold drinks that go down with them. Or the potato salad, which I love so much. So I won't go into those details, but what I'm saying is, Allah Ta'ala, if you desire something like entertainment like that, you could go there, the ladies could read their salah comfortably, you could read your salah, the children could play, and you had some degree of parda and seclusion from other people. As a family you could get together, subhanallah. So if you have that desire, if I'm feeling a bit sleepy, understand, because 10, 11 years ago at this time I would be sleeping on the beach front, That's why my talk is a bit slow motion. Still in that sleep. Khair, moving on from there. So we know shaitan. وَعَرَفْتُمُ النَّارِ. No, we've done وَعَرَفْتُمُ النَّارِ. نعم. No? La. What's happened here? Something's gone mixed masala here. Everything has to do with food. Someone was telling me the other day, you always talk about food. One sister was saying, my daughter says, well, I'm always talking about food. What can I do, man? Built. Food tough. Astaghfirullah. So you are friends with shaitan, you become acquainted to him instead of fighting with him. وَعَرَفْتُمُ الْمَوْتِ. Number 7. Number 8. 7. No, 8. Afwan. Number 8. وَعَرَفْتُمُ الْمَوْتِ. Who's not going to die? Is there anyone here who's not going to die? We're all going to die, isn't it? We know we're going to die, isn't it? We know we could die tonight, is it? We know we could die right now. All it takes is one blood clot to shoot into your arteries and you're dead. You know that? I witnessed it. One brother, he was walking to the masjid one day, and as he crossed a very busy road, a vehicle knocked him, and both his legs were broken from the knees down. And a few weeks later, he was in bed He asked someone of the house, he said, "Can you get me water, please?" And they heard him, didn't hear him. By the time the water came, he was dead. He had passed away. When the doctors arrived there, as a matter of fact, when we spoke to the doctor said he's most likely he's passed away, but I'm on my way as soon as I can. But be prepared for the worst of news. So when he came, I asked the doctor, I said, "How did you know?" He said he had a blood clot in his leg. That's why there's DVT, deep vein thrombosis. People going on the planes and that, Some people have it without even going onto the plane. It's such a dangerous thing. They make you wear those tight socks when you go into a hospital. They make you wear them because you're stuck in the bed the whole day and night. It's to make sure your blood circulates. He said all it needed was one blood clot to shoot from his leg like lightning straight up into his heart, and that's it, killed it. Just like flicking a switch. So our death is going to come, isn't it? We know we're going to die. Do you know when you're going to die? No one knows. Death inevitable. When it's going to happen, no one but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. Malikul Maut will come to know at the time when he's got to know. Even he doesn't know. He could be walking around, he could be lurking around, just waiting to take our life. He could honestly be following us, because now our time is almost up, and he's right there. So Ibrahim ibn Adham says, فَلَمْ تَسْتَعِدُّوا لَهُ, that you know you're going to kick the bucket, you know you're going to die, you know you're going to leave this dunya, but you have not prepared for it. You are carrying on partying and living and thinking, you know what, I can't wait for Ramadan to be over, man. We can have that party, we haven't had this and we haven't had that and we haven't done this wrong and that wrong. Rather, let's change that. We haven't prepared for death, let's prepare for death. How do we prepare for death? Well, question ourselves these things. When last did I think about my own death? When last did I lay in my bed at night when the lights were off, even cover myself with a blanket if I had to, thinking that's my kafan? People actually do this. If you look at our pious predecessors, you'd find some, people may have called them crazy and whatnot, but they would go and lie down inside a grave. Obviously not get covered up, but go and lay in the grave just to get the fear of the grave. That I'm coming here soon. This is my house. This is going to be where I'm going to be living for a very, very long time, till Qiyamah comes. So preparing ourselves for that. وَدَفَنْتُمُ الْأَمْوَاتِ فَلَمْ تَعْتَبِرُوا. Not only do you not prepare for it, but we go to the Qabristan, we bury our relatives, parents, brothers, sisters, children, relatives, uncles, aunties, nephews, nieces, friends, loved ones, near and dear ones, colleagues. But we don't take ibrat. فَلَمْ تَعْتَبِرُوا. You don't take lesson from them. You don't benefit that, you know what, this person has died. Just yesterday we were out, we were talking, we went out, we did this, we did that. We were talking about this and how his plans or her plans were to do this, that and the other. And now I'm burying them? What has our two places? I'm going to ask all of you to do this. The next time you attend a funeral, more so if it's something closer to home where you have some say. At your houses, those people that come to talk, those people that make stories, those people that are laughing and giggling, please ask them respectfully, look, here's the Surah Yasin. Can you please read some Quran? Can you make some dhikr? Here's a tasbih. But can you not be disrespectful to the funeral? And at the Qabristan, the same thing. Before, I remember people used to fight to get into the front so that they can actually see the janazah taking place. Now you actually find some people on purpose, they walk slow right at the back so they A, socialize, B, have a good laugh, 3, catch up on business. I've seen business deal going down while the janazah is going on, and you want to tell the person, hey, shut up. Seriously, have you come for this janazah, or have you come to do your business deal? Go sit in the car and do it. But you're standing here, you're supposed to, out of respect for the person that has died,